Hello, everyone. Today is a very special day since I'm going to be doing a MAC4 live commentary / watch party. They got the prelims starting, I think, any second now, I'm pretty sure. And then after that, we'll have the main card. Auden's got a match against like Mayan Shretangas or whatever the fuck. I don't know how to say his last name, but he's a good guy. Milo's got like 2 matches, I think. Phillips gonna absolutely smoke Wayne Withers. It's gonna be a great day, and I'm gonna be here letting you guys know what's going on. If you are interested, there's a pay-per-view link in the description. Get the pay-per-view, sport to sport. It's a great event. It made a lot of great matches, and there's a lot of matches on the mat card, but they go quickly. So let's give a lot of credit to them. I understand there's like 30 matches. You may be like, fuck no. But 30 matches go very quick. It should be some very interesting matches. So would definitely recommend getting that pay-per-view if you're interested. But yeah, Milo or Auden definitely not joining the live. They got matches GB19, so they're gonna be busy polling. But maybe after their match, it's not a completely impossible. Milo, I've actually never spoken with, but Auden might come on after. Maybe I could ask him. We'll see. Also, hello Drew, hello English professor Vitaly. You guys were sending stuff before I went live. And also, right now, I think even though the prelims are supposed to have started, they have not started yet. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I can restream the prelims here. I'm not sure if I should do that or not. I guess not. Milo stole all the jawline jeans. This is actually in person. Auden is much leaner than the picture that I used for the thumbnail, or that Alex Baccarazzi used for the thumbnail. You know, it's just, I guess he's just leaner. But I don't think he stole the jawline genetics. I think he's got them. Let me see if the match has started yet. Milo looks more like Devin. Auden looks more like Jody. Let me think. Honestly, dude, both of them look like Devin. I'm going to be honest. They both kind of look like Devin. You know, okay. I'm kind of seeing what you're saying. I'm now thinking about it. I kind of see what you're saying. I would say, like, if you had to pick, like, if does Auden look more like Devin or Jody, I'd pick Jody. If you had to pick for Milo, yeah. But I think they both, like, yeah, definitely you could tell who their parents are for sure. Especially when Auden laughs, like his face looks like Devin. I don't know how else to say it. But I remember I was at where was it? This was in Atlantic City, and in the background, I heard like rah, rah, rah. Like I heard like a bunch of screaming. I turned around because I thought Devin was there, and it was Auden pulling Philip left-handed, going way underneath the table in the King's move. So yeah, looks like they're not starting yet. They were supposed to be starting, but I don't think they. I think kind of the appeal of Mac is they never start on time. So I guess that's how they're doing this. But yeah, and actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I can do some early predictions for East versus West. Give me just a second here. East versus West arm wrestling. Here we are. If Philip loses to Manuel, are you going to delete your channel? I won't delete my channel, but I would be. That might be the most shocking arm wrestling result that's ever happened. If Philip loses to Manuel, I would be very surprised. But no, that wouldn't be the most shocking arm. There's definitely been bigger surprises. Like, listen, Manuel is a step up from Matt. Is he enough of a step up? I don't really think so. But like, it's not like truly 100-0. I see no conceivable way. Like Manuel, since he faced Sandras, if he's improved, and if maybe Philip pulled a weaker Sandras than Manuel pulled, I could absolutely see a way that Manuel wins. So yeah, I wouldn't be like super shocked because Manuel is like freaky strong and he is improving quickly. So not completely impossible. Actually, okay. I'm curious though. What are you guys' thoughts on Vitaly and Jerry? I honestly think that I'm surprised at the amount of people who agree with me on this because stylistically we should all just be picking Jerry and it's like very obvious. But I was thinking like I was feeling like I was a bit of a, how do I say, like I was a bit sharp in picking Vitaly. I thought I was like, man, I think Vitaly's going to smoke him. But then I look at every poll and it seems like everyone agrees with me. Everyone seems to understand that Vitaly is probably just way too big and way too strong. What's up, Andy Beckett? Want Jerry, think Jerry. What makes you think Jerry, though? Like, what makes you think Jerry's going to be able to slip Vitaly? I feel like Vitaly is just like way bigger, way stronger, and he's going to completely smoke him. And Armbet actually agrees with me. They seem to know what's up. But I was surprised that everyone agreed with me. I kind of thought I was going against the grain, picking Vitaly with a big degree of confidence, but I'm not going against the grain. It seems like everybody agrees with me. Except for, I mean, there are some people. The thing with Jerry, the Jerry pickers are like certain Jerry's going to win. The Vitaly pickers are like, Jerry might win, But like, okay, this is Jerry getting the announcement. He's fucking laying back, drinking beer, like that Vitaly guy. Yeah, the big fucking Russian. Yeah, I could beat that guy. Like, I feel like he's just coming up off the couch. I don't actually think he's like I don't feel like he's like completely ready to destroy him. Versus Vitaly is like, he understands that if he loses this match, the hype train's done. The Devin match is done. The Levon match is done. Everything gets killed if he loses. Like, I think he has a lot more pressure. And I think because of that, he's going to be much better prepared. Let's see. I think athletes crack the code of beating Jerry like Armies and Levon did. Well, Armies has a short lever. So because of that, pressing him is really difficult. And Levon also has a short lever, and he's Levon. So that's why he won. So I wouldn't say necessarily that they cracked the code. I think they're better built to beat Jerry than a lot. But I don't even think Jerry's going to slip Vitaly. I literally think he's just going to fucking I think he's going to grab a thumb, and he's just going to like be so overwhelmingly quick this way. That's why I think he's going to lose. Because I think Jerry's not fast, but he's not slow either. But if you are very cognizant of what you need to do to stop him, and you're able to block his like pronation and then just come straight back like very quick, you'll win very easily. So I don't think he's going to slip him. I really don't. But if he were to like stick his press one time, it's over. Vitaly loses for sure. Actually, even then, I think Vitaly could probably rip out of Jerry's press. I'm not sure if that's possible though. Seems like Vitaly's only real weakness is his wrist/ulnar. Won't have that trouble against Jerry. But you just said that you thought Jerry would win. So I don't know. Anyway. Hello, Victor. I see you there. So anyway, okay. But because of that, I'm picking Vitaly because he's just like too big, too strong. That's my analysis. I wish I could come in with more, thoughtfulness, but I literally think that. Also, Sergey and Matt, I'm seeing Matt win some polls, and I think I need an explanation as to why that's the case. Like, he was this close to getting completely trampled by Irakli, and now he's going up against somebody 45 pounds heavier. So I don't understand why anybody thinks Matt will win. It makes no sense to me. I think it's very interesting. Stylistically, Jerry should win, but Vitaly definitely has the strength to be able to grip low and slam sideways. I don't even think he needs to. I disagree with the grip low. I think if he grips low, Jerry will be strong enough. But it's more about speed. Like, Vitaly is way faster than Jerry. Like, I would be shocked if you told me round one, like, I'm Vitaly. I'd be shocked if I heard that it goes this way. Like, I would be very surprised if Jerry's winning center. Yeah, but Irakli's left isn't that good. You can look at him and see that his left is not that good. When he has his right and left arm, you can see that his left is like way smaller than his right arm. So like, I actually think the right and left gap for Irakli might be bigger than the right and left gap for Sergey. And if that's the case, I mean, this is like, silly, So, and Sergey beat Dave left-handed. That's a result that happened. Most people don't know about that because like it was a bit of a, let's just say like underground match. But yeah, he did beat Dave, and Dave's left is obviously not that good compared to his right. But still, like I don't get this matchup. I don't know how anybody thinks Matt's going to win. If Jerry wins, it's pretty bad for Vitaly. Levon, yeah, exactly. Like, Vitaly needs to win, and he can't even win close. He needs to like destroy him for his height to like stay alive. What's actually funny too? My dad's name is Victor with a K. So there would be no way I would ever get your name wrong. Alex can crack Vitaly's wrist. Won't beat him, though. Alex Kravetsha? No, he cannot. I would be very surprised. Let's see. I do see. Okay, this is reasonable. I don't know why is fine, but like Sergey is like the bigger guy. So if you just wanted to do like the fucking low brow analysis and just look at the two of them, you should be picking Sergey. And Sergey can Todd roll. He lost his wrist against Dave and was able to continue going like that. So I just don't see how Matt will win. I'm so confused. Yeah, I believe that Drew Vitaly will look just like Vitaly and Kamil. I think it'll look much worse. I think Kamil left-handed is more impressive than Jerry right-handed. At least when it comes to going against Vitaly, and I think Vitaly is much better. I think I don't know the Saplenkov stack, but he's definitely going to be, he understands he needs to win this one. Let's put it like that. Sergey's left is quite bad, and Irakli can pin Bacho and Otar quite easily in training. Sergey can't do that. Sergey can't do that based on what exactly? I don't know how much I agree with Sergey can't do that. How can Nugo pull Petrenko 2 weeks after the match with Frank? Well, I mean, the good news is he'll completely smoke Frank, I think, pretty bad. So I don't think he'll be that tired. So, yeah, that's how we can do that. But if he even gets a little tied up with Frank, I think Petrenko is going to do bad things to our boy. Did East vs. West pick you as a match revealer? Yeah, so I revealed one of the matches. I did Philip and Manuel Battaglia like last stream, I think. Let me also see if Max started yet. For the record, they are like 12 minutes supposed to have started. I'm supposed to have matches to talk about right now, so I apologize. But yes, they did. What do you think about Kamil versus Dadikian? Man, here's the truth of it. I have lost $3,500 betting on Kamil matches. I do not trust in my ability to predict the outcome of a Kamil Jablonski match at all. I have never gotten one right, except for him and Corey West. So I no longer know, and I should not be asked my thoughts on these matches. So 50-50 table will show. That's my opinion. Yes, this is very true that I think Jerry's better at setting a press than Kamil, but Kamil is equally strong inside of the press as Jerry. Like, I think once they've stuck it and you're here and they're here, they're both very good. But Kamil can, like, if he gets sucked in a hook, he instantly loses. If he loses center, he instantly loses. Versus Jerry, he doesn't mind if he's here. Kamil gets flash pinned there. So, yeah, that is an interesting thing. I've seen Sergey struggling with low-ranking guys in training. Bacho and Otar are WAF level on left. I don't, like, once again, it's all in training. This happened in training. That happened in training. It's a whole lot of training going on. So I'd be, once again, in a match, he beat Dave. And he's a lot better than when he beat Dave. So, yeah. Hey, monkeys. Yes, the table will show. I literally am no longer predicting Kamil Jablonski matches. When I make my predictions, I will circle the athletes I pick or whatever, and then Kamil, I will literally just write 50/50. I'm not predicting Kamil matches anymore. I can't do it. Thoughts on Hermes and Kamil practice? I never. Was there a video? If there's a video posted in here, I'll go look at it. But yeah. Yeah, $3,500. I've won a lot more than $3,500. Like, I'm up money betting on arm wrestling. I would be up a lot more money betting on arm wrestling if I just did not bet on Kamil matches. I literally can't fucking do it. I lost him against Morozov. I took Kamil. Him against Mike. I took Kamil. I took Kamil to sweep Corey West, and after when he was up 3-1, he missed the go and lost the round. And then I took Zoranov to win a round because Kamil said he would try in a hook. He tried in a hook, got flash pinned, and then Zoranov got called, or Kamil got called on a false start. And then after that, Zoranov held on 4 times in a row. Like, literally, that was probably the most depressing result in my entire betting history. The only reason I placed it was Kamil told me he would try the first round in a hook, and I knew that Zoranov would win in a hook, so I can take Zoranov to win a round. And he did win in a hook exactly as I predicted. And Zoranov, Kamil false started. So yeah, it's just, and it's not Kamil's fault. Kamil did everything perfect, literally flawless. But yeah, I think Zorano definitely should have won a round. But is what it is. My fault for taking a bet that was really hinging on one round. It is sort of my fault. So yeah. Michael Todd has struggled with me in training. Devin has struggled with almost everyone in training. It doesn't mean nothing. Yeah, to a degree. It depends on training. Like, like Michael Todd does not struggle with you in training. He struggles with you because he lets himself struggle. If he wants to pin you, he can do it. It's the same thing with Devin, with everybody else. At any point in time, you put 10 grand on the table, he can flash pin anybody he's training with. So it sort of depends on the nature of the training, right? We're not even there yet, Yago. It hasn't even started. I don't know. It's got like maybe 20. There's prelims. I thought this would be the main card starting at this time, but it's the prelims. So it's on IG. Devin and Ray showed the vid. What video exactly? I don't know. We're talking about the Kamil and Hermes practice. I want to see Kamil and Hermes practice. That might be interesting. Thing is, though, Hermes has a short lever, so he's so hard to press because he has so much back pressure, so much arm, and a short lever. It's very difficult to flop press him. I think Kamil's press. Here's the thing. I think and again, I'm picking a Kamil match, so really ignore me. But I think Daddy Ken will be able to set a hook because his hook setting is quick and fast, and because of that, I think he's going to win. If you asked me to pick gun to my head, I'm picking Daddy Ken, but I literally genuinely ignore all of my Kamil and Daddy Ken predictions. I'm 80+% accurate. Besides that, I've gotten 3 matches wrong in the last 2 events, but yeah, Kamil matches, I cannot seem to get my finger on the pulse of. So yeah. Yeah, so strength-wise, I believe there would be a lot of arm wrestlers in Zorano's body that would have won. I think if he got the straps, he would have done much better. I think if he was grabbing low and then also top rolling, and I literally think he can hold Kamil's press. I don't think he realized he could do that, and he was so worried about slipping and trying to he can literally just hammer curl, and he's strong enough to hold Kamil's press. And I don't think he realized he could do that because he never actually got pinned. He got pinned every time he slipped underneath. But Kamil is a little bit struggling with the last 2 inches of the pin frequently. I think he could have just held Kamil's press. I literally think he was strong enough. I also think if he came in with his shoulder or if he was trying to shoot forward and hook, I think I literally think he was just overwhelmed and made a lot of technical errors in that match. If it gets ran back, it's hard to pick a winner, in my opinion. What's up, Benji? Benji, I'll see you later this week, right? I was going to go to the Brandon Allen practice, but I guess I'm doing this now. But if it's still going on when this is done, I'll go over there. Man, I love to see a Philip versus Bornman. Also, Michael Todd versus Svetkov. Michael Todd and Svetkov, if I had to make a match that I know is going to be 30 minutes, that's my pick. That match is like Svetkov has a lot of hand control, but not a lot of arm. Michael Todd has a lot of hand control, not a lot of arm. And, Michael Todd can lose the hand and still be holding on with a lot of arm. It's really good. That one would be a 35-minute grinder every single round. Yeah, and Reichert and Philip, that'd be awesome too. Kamil was unable to pin Hermes in practice with 2 hands. So Kamil was using 2 hands and he couldn't pin Hermes? How would Kamil use 2 hands if he's a flop presser? Is he going like this and then sticking a little bit of extra juice on it? Yeah, someone send the link. Are you able to send links? I don't know. If you're able to send links, send a link. Are people able to send links? I don't know how that works. Benji's, put the link in there. Who you got, Daddy Ken versus Kamil? Daddy Ken, but I don't know. Is grabbing low and top rolling basically a high hook? That would be a low hand. If you can't even slip from a flop press, no way you can hold it in straps. The thing is I think he could slip, but the way he was trying to slip was not the way to slip. I don't think Kamil makes it hard to slip. Problem is he was holding on, he was getting scared, and then he would try to slip. Instead, he needs to either go, I'm going to slip, or he needs to go, I'm going to hold on. he every single round was like in the weird in between where he was like, I'm going to hold on, but I'm also going to try to slip. But by the time he chose to slip, he was always at the bottom. So, yeah, he was scared to commit. But Kamil might literally be that fucking strong that he was scared to commit. I don't know. Army said Michael would 100% beat Svetkov. Yeah, but I also think what Hermes doesn't realize is he couldn't keep his wrist, but Svetkov maybe could. I think Svetkov and Mike look similar to Frank and Mike. Now that we know that Zaranov is capable, has shown that you can turn his pronation over, I think Svetkov can do it. But even then, I think Svetkov's like this strength is really good. I don't think his like overwhelming cup is there. So yeah, I would like that's one where literally I have no clue who to choose. And they both got great endurance. So really, I have no clue. Yeah, he definitely might. And Svetkov might be another person to show, hey, we can turn him over. So it would be so interesting. Yeah, but everyone who's ever pinned Svetkov has either flopped or it's been like flat wristed, you know? Okay, Benji put in a link. How do I can't copy that shit. Practice audio. Dude, I could have gone. God damn it. I thought it would be at like noon or 1 p.m. I meant. Michael Svetkov could take 2 hours. Yes, it would take 2 hours. I did not think Jerry would pin Levon. I said it was 85-15, which in retrospect was a little too nice to Jerry. But yeah, I did not think Jerry would pin Levon. No. Love what you've done with the place, Henry. Yeah, there's basically nothing. Right there is actually there was the strap. This right here is the strap from Challenger Series, the one that broke. I won it in a raffle. I literally bought one raffle ticket and I got a couple things off it, so it was pretty cool. You sent me on Instagram. Okay. Let's open it up. How do let's see if I can. Okay, give me just a moment. You guys are about to see me try to use technology here. Present, share screen, Instagram. You guys can see this? Well, okay, this is not using 2 arms. This is like not really that useful, I don't think. Honestly, this to me feels like they're just like, yeah, honestly, I would not put too much weight in that because I think that's them like, how do I say, like it's him screwing around. I don't think Kamil's a kicks mover, safe to say, right? All right. Let's see, he legit. Yeah, I don't know if he would have, like, honestly, I think that match was really close. And I think Devin talking is what made us feel like it wasn't. What's up, Kamil? I just called you Kamil. What's up, Reno? How you doing? Reno, how's your injury going? I feel like you've been out of the public eye for a while now. Yeah, we'll definitely do that, Benji. 100% Svetkov. Yeah, like I'll do that soon. I honestly haven't really been doing many interviews because, frankly, a lot of athletes are just not responding. Like I have way less pull than some people think I do. Most of them, even guys who have come on for interviews before, are like not responding to me. So I don't know what to do. Keeping your wrist against Devin is a monstrous feat, let alone cracking Devin a little bit. Yeah. Made jerky sweet. You'll be back soon? That's awesome. Let's see. Kamil looks massive. Yes, he does. The other thing, though, Hermes is not like Hermes is a very small super heavyweight, which still a small super heavyweight's like a huge guy, obviously. But yeah, Hermes. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, the matches have started. I don't know if I can stream this because it is on YouTube. But if you guys want to, like, Benji, if you could send the link. All right, that's good. Reno, do you have like a estimate of how long until you're back? Actually, hell, Reno, if you want, let me know if you're interested. I can add you this right now. Right now, it's Blake Bouillon against Emil Anderson, which is Philip Larson's buddy. It's 2-1 Blake right now. I have no clue what happened in the rounds, though. Dude, Reno versus Nugo is a match that absolutely needs to happen. That match has to happen because they do not see eye to eye. They've got, like, I think Nugo has bigger issues with Reno than Reno has with Nugo, but that would be really awesome to see happen. And even though I think Reno is better than Nugo, Nugo is a bad style matchup for Reno. So I think it could be really interesting. Let me see. I guess I probably shouldn't stream. Okay, Emil Anderson just got flashed for a third time. So I assume that was for a third time. I didn't see the rest of it. You can post links too. Yeah, but like I don't want to. What is it? I didn't want to, like, I gotta be here for the chat, Benji. Come on, I appreciate it though. Thank you. Rito Mesa, how long to your match with Levon? Can't you screenshot the prelims so we can watch? Will it say? I know you, of course, can't do it for the pay-per-view, but for the prelims, I guess for the prelims, I'll do it for the prelims. Sure. Give me just a second here. We'll do like this view. But yeah, obviously, once the pay-per-view comes on, we are not enemies of the sport, but I'll do it for the prelims. Also, we got Ray doing the interviews, and he's going to have a match later. That's crazy. Ray on the interviews with the matches is pretty impressive. I'm trying to see the best way to maybe do this. Something like this? Okay, I think this is the way to do it. Shave your eyebrows and fill up blues. That's honestly not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I was thinking to do a horse tattoo if Matt beat Philip, because that would have been so funny. And I was so sure Philip would win, but I was like, there was 1% in me, literally 1%. That's all there was. 1% in me that was feeling like maybe he would win. And I was thinking, like, do I want to live with a horse tattoo for the rest of my? Because I would do it. That's the thing. If I agreed to do it, I'm gonna do it. So yeah. Who's Milo pulling? I think it's a local Canadian guy. I don't know. Engen hacking the audio. Yes, he is. Engen's going to delete my stream, yes. That's fucking funny. I don't think Engen does not care enough about my stream to delete my stream, I don't think. Is this for? Yes, so Roy, this is on YouTube. I'm just watch partying what's already on YouTube. But once the pay-per-view comes on, I'm not streaming the pay-per-view. I'll commentate, but I'm not, yeah. Also, in the description is the pay-per-view link. It's $15. There's like a ridiculous amount of good matches on this card. Definitely a good pay-per-view to watch because there's a lot of pretty interesting matches. I think all of the Larratt matches will be on pay-per-view, I'm sure. You've also got Philip Larson against Wayne Withers. You get to see Philip smoke him. Then what else is there? You get to see Alex Toproll against another local Canadian guy. There's Pork Chop on the card. There's a lot of good matches. So I would definitely get the pay-per-view. And there's a lot of matches, but it's like quick, that they get it going. So it's awesome. Reno versus Dave Chafee. If Dave beats Sagov and it's like close, that would be awesome.
They both. How do you know which last name is coolest? Do you want to be Artem?
Oh yes, there's Artem and Alan Ford. That one's awesome.
Okay, I like that. The winner has to switch.
And they also, like, the setup is great on this. They just fucking close thumbs, close your hands, go. That's how it's supposed to be.
A little bit more hand control over there.
Yes, I do, but it's not for me to share, right?
If Dustin has anything in the strap to fix.
Yeah, card. This is actually, in my opinion, the coolest Matt card. The only, like, the other card, it had Auden and Artem, which is more interesting than a lot of these matches, but the rest of the card was not as good as this one. So I think this is the best card yet. And Wayne Withers, if he beats Philip Larson, will pull off, in my opinion, the single largest upset in arm wrestling history.
Dustin has a buckle on his side.
Well, I'm not promoting for Philip. That's for him to do. I try to get my own link before I'm posting Philip's link. All right.
a solid drive to this.
There you go. Sport to sport.
Look at that. Look, pronation,
Artem and Allen is
so
like an
good.
excellent match. I was actually trying to do
I guess
research
it
on this
pays off to
one
be an Armstrong.
to maybe put some money, and I literally have no clue where to put it. I think it's going to be very,
We
very,
need to
very
see some
close.
more from the
So,
Warman.
yeah, definitely a good one. But also, we've got Artem. Fucking John Terrian and Kirsten Mercesia or whatever the hell. I don't know how to say his name, but that one's also going to be great. The woman that they got like putting out the cards looks like the stripper from the fucking slap event with Derek and Lachlan.
Like, oh my gosh, you're gonna call it out now. It's an amazing moment.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Reno, can you beat Todd? He wants that 115 crowd. I don't think Reno would. I don't think Todd is going to have a whole lot for Reno. We already saw, the whole weight classes exist for a reason thing. Reno beat a 50 kilo or a 50-pound heavier Sagov much better than Todd did, right? Did you work out today? Honestly, I have been up for like 2 hours. My sleep is completely fucked. I'm waking up at like noon. So
I see some more around here.
Here, I'll do a little bit.
Fun fact: Mr. Warman was talking a lot of trash about my shoes at the last Mac event. So I don't know if it's karma. Maybe don't talk stuff about shoes. Maybe I didn't know
Just
who
for you.
was opponent, so I'm glad I got this opportunity because by the time how hard Coach Ray squeezes me behind my back, I know I have 40 more seconds before.
Reno did not beat Sagov better than Todd did. I understand, but he beat a literally 50-pound heavier Sagov. You have to understand. So, yeah. He beat Sagov about the same as Todd did. One was 3-2, one was 4-3. So I think, are we going to act like it's completely different? I think it's pretty damn close. How many matches are there? I don't know. It's probably 20 or so. You'd be better off Googling. I really have zero clue. Yes, by a wide margin. He was, once again, 50 pounds heavier, and clearly he found out that he could take steroids sometime in between those two matches because he gained 50 pounds of lean muscle in about a year. So clearly he was on something that he was not on before, safe to say.
3-0 in favor of Oakley Armstrong.
See, even when you get sweeps, they do them quick. That's why Mac is great. East versus West needs to learn a little bit from Mac right here. If you look into the audience, you can see Engen wearing a hood. This is true. He's planning. He might cut the cable. Let's see. Give me just a second. I gotta. All right. I just bought something on Amazon. I had to buy real quick. All right, we're good. We got to get the Engen sister guy back because literally, I nearly pissed myself laughing last night thinking about Engen's sister because that shit was too funny.
Think about it. Get back to us, and we'll see more of you. One more time.
Yeah, not true. So against Todd, he was 102 kilos, 102 kilos. So he did not water cut down to 105 when he faced Todd. He was 102. And then against Reno, he was 122 cutting down. So I think he was 124. If Reno's still here, he can say it, but he was at least 20 kilos heavier. So, yeah. Yeah, we got Engen's burner account is here. Hello, Engen's burner account. I'm pretty sure Gennadi's family is quite well off. That's what I heard. I don't know. I'm not going to speak and, on their behalf because I literally don't know, but I've heard.
Make some noise for the 2024 provincial champion, Matt Hamlin.
If you mean East versus West, he does it because he genuinely enjoys it. That's the only reason he would do this because, there's just no other reason to. You're playing League of Legends? Okay. Well, let me know if you're done. If you want to join Reno, you're more than welcome to. But I agree, Reno would beat Todd, but Todd surely did better against Sagov. Yeah, maybe Todd did better against Sagov, but not by a huge margin. And again, there's literally a 50-pound gap between the Sagov Reno pulled versus the one Todd pulled. So, completely different level. How did you bet on Leonidas and Orlando? I bet on arm bet. What other business does Robert own? I think he owns like Five Guys, which is like a big burger chain. He owns like a lot of those in Canada. I'm pretty sure it's like his big thing. But I don't know. Ask him. See, Reno, you're busy training for arm wrestling, which is why you're not good at League, you know? Most people, I found most arm wrestlers are you're either good at arm wrestling and bad at video games, and if you were good at video games, you're bad at arm wrestling. That's just how it works. Normally you got to pick one or the other. Can Reno beat Henry? I think so. I'm not sure. I could, I am a little tricky in the setup. Reno would need to find out how to navigate that, but, I think he might get me. Potentially, though. Potentially. 50-50 table will show. Let's see. Dude, the speed at which these matches go is fucking incredible. Really. We need to get a way we can get the setup to be this fast every time.
We're good.
Philip and Zauer would be very interesting. That might be good if, to give him an early super heavyweight one. Maybe if Zauer were to lose to Zoranov, that might be interesting.
Let's see if there's going to be adjustments.
Personally, no. I think Sagov is going to absolutely desecrate Dave and do bad things to him. That's my opinion.
A little bit anxious and weird because it's so fast.
Let's see. Reno, what do you think is the most important thing in general? Pronation, cupping, rising back pressure, asking for fun, biceps, hammer curl, and cupping. That'll do.
Yes.
You're not skipping through.
Yeah.
Just watch.
Yeah, you can just watch.
Yeah, perhaps 50-50 table will show. No, Benji. No, we are not putting Philip up against Kamil. As a friend of Kamil, I guess, and Philip, I need to keep Philip protected against the flop pressers because if he loses to Kamil, no one will want him back because they'll all say he sucks. So we can't have him lose to Kamil. Not that Kamil sucks. Kamil is very good at beating top rollers. That's his thing. So Philip needs to fucking keep his distance for a little bit, and he has told me that he will be keeping his distance, and rightfully so. That is not a. Yeah, if you're a friend of Philip, you don't want that match. Let's see, who's the worst arm wrestler pound for pound?
Sounds like both of these gentlemen have pulled.
If we're talking the worst who's ever competed at East versus West, it's probably Mehdi of Volvon. Trying to think maybe if there's. Yeah, probably Mehdi of Volvon. That's my pick. Because Mehdi of Volvon lost to Derek Smith, and he was heavier than him. So, yeah. Actually, Saray Brown. Saray Brown's probably the worst ever. But Saray's brand new. I mean, I'm not ragging the guy in the slightest because he's so new that, I can't really say much bad about him for losing. He's so green in the sport. Is this getting some good viewers? Yeah, 141. That's great. Let's see. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Devin is the worst pound for pound. You gotta the amount of hate in your heart you have to think this is pretty crazy. I think you can argue about that. Todd Hutchings, he said biceps not important. Yeah, Todd Hutchings and Reno would basically go to war if they ever talked. This would actually be the ultimate elbow versus biceps argument because we will literally have a guy who thinks biceps is important against the guy that says biceps don't even you don't even need them at all. That would be awesome. No, Ruslan Babayev, definitely not him. Definitely not. If you're in the Babayev family, you're not bad pound for pound. I actually think another person that people may not even think of is Rosa Maria Acosta. She had one match at East vs. West 10 against Fia, and despite being 100 kilos and feels like 70, she lost pretty bad. So maybe Rosa Maria Acosta's up there as well. Let's see. Actually, here I'm gonna scroll on arm wrestling for nerds, and I'll see if I can get a better example. As much as people would hate this, Schoolboys may be on that list as well. Schoolboy's 130 kilo. Potentially, Arif Erdem needs to be considered for that list, but Arif did give a lot of trouble to Zoranov, so I would say Corey West, but Corey West is actually, I found for sure, without a doubt, the number one, it's Brian Shaw. Definitely Brian Shaw. It has to be. Or Korean Hulk, actually. Okay, I take it all back. It's Korean Hulk. Korean Hulk is definitely the worst pound for pound. And man, it was funny too. Korean Hulk said he wanted to face that with Samusha. If he beat Auden, he wanted Samusha next. So yeah.
The bad blood between these two has gone on for a long time. He's also
Let's see.
a powerhouse and a force to be reckoned with. Please make some noise for
It's interesting that this. See, I was honestly surprised at how much like backlash I got on my pound for pound list until I saw that the backlash went in many different directions. Like I was consistently getting criticized on the same placement, saying it should be higher and lower. So it sort of made me realize that there was literally no list I could have made that didn't have everyone saying like, "This is the worst list ever." No matter what list I made, people were going to tell me it was the worst list ever. So yeah, like it was very fascinating to see a lot of people disagree. Rosa's having a rematch with Thea at Arm Havoc. Interesting. I will not be tuning in. I'm gonna be honest, and neither will any of you. We don't need to act like we're hardcore fans tuning into Rosa Maria Costa and the Thea Rysick rematch at Arm Havoc. But I might watch Arm Havoc. I might.
It's gonna be a quick start. Don't miss it.
Blake already with a very strong start.
I've barely been paying attention to the matches as well.
Nice hit from Blake.
Well, to be honest, I don't know who any of these guys are so far. That can't just be me. Blake Bouillon, I've heard his name, and I remember it because it's like the Bouillon cube. Oh, it's a free pay. Well, okay, it's either a pay-per-view or it's free. So I don't know what you mean free pay-per-view. If it's free to watch is what you're trying to say. In that case, I might do a live commentary. But let's be okay. Put a 1 in chat if you were keeping up to date on Arm Havoc and you were gonna watch it, and put a 2 if you had no clue what the fuck it is, and you can't name a match on the whole card. Because I'm pretty sure most people did not know what's going on with Arm Havoc, and I know that because I don't know what's going on with Arm Havoc, and I'm like, I tend to live in the weeds. I have no clue about the Arm Havoc card. We'll be honest. Yeah. Okay, it's a free string. In that case, I might do a little live commentary then, okay? All right. Edwin got on his alt and he put a 1, and then he put a 1 on his main account. Oh, good. Okay, Roy was so tuned out, he put a 3. He doesn't even know what Arm Havoc is. Fucking Edwin, you're the last hardcore fan. It's just you. Holy shit. Blake Bouillon is on a fucking steamer tonight. 2 matches, complete mismatches, fucking everybody up.
I don't know if Jordan can do anything.
But they have an athlete as the secondary ref? Who is this?
Very explosive. Strong.
Oh no, that's Ian Carnegie. No way we got Ian Carnegie reffing. That's fucking funny, man.
Sounds like these two gentlemen also know very.
That is awesome that we got Ian Carnegie as the down ref. Let's see. We got some more 2s, yeah. Levon versus Kimbo, who wins? Man, Kimbo beats a lot of big guys, so. Let's see. Swedish women competing equals I'm. See, that's the other thing too. You're fucking on the ground floor of the Swedish news. Like you're the only guy that knows that Tobias has a match at GVW. You're the last guy, you know? Like there will be one pay-per-view purchase. Like the pay-per-view purchasers, they're all tuning in later on, right? You're at the fucking GVW prelims ready to watch Tobias win against some random guy from WAF. Like you're fucking there, dude. I respect that a lot because you are like the number 1 Swedish arm wrestling fan. You're actually the only Swedish arm wrestling fan. You are that guy. There we go. Sports betting at. It's probably because like I mentioned betting so frequently, maybe.
Straight to the pad.
No, I am definitely not betting on Battaglia. If you are though, I've got a guy who will bet the other side. If you message me, I can put you in contact with him. Henry on Levon stack versus lifetime Natty Levon. How close is it? Okay. This is where a lot of people are going to get angry with me. But if Levon was completely natural, doing everything he did before, and if my body could survive the Levon stack, we have to understand, I have these little twin cans, But on that HGH, my hands would be big. I understand I'm 5'11", but my fucking, I would just expand and expand and expand, right? And also, our perception of Levon is predicated on the fact that he is on a shit ton of HGH and fucking blah, you know? Without all of that, lifetime natty Levon against completely roided up Henry. I'm telling you right now, everyone will look at me and be like, that guy's got such great genetics. They won't even know it's the fucking HGH blowing up my hand like crazy. So even though this hand is about 7.2 inches long, it would be like 9.5 when I'm fucking HGH to the max. So because of that, HGH Henry on the Levon stack against the natty Levon, which is way different than the Levon we know now. Just letting you know, that guy's getting spanked up. But Henry also needs to train. I can't just be doing my normal training circuit, which is, I hit practice and I'll, do a little fucking lifting every now and again. That's my current training routine. Busy. I got stuff, I'm doing stuff, whatever. If we're talking like I'm as focused as Levon and Levon is as focused as me and we're fucking going head to head, but I'm on a dick ton of steroids and Levon's natural, I would be winning. But if I was on the Levon stack, I would probably drop dead. So that's the truth. I am in England, Arm Havoc in Hamburg, Germany. I think you should go there. Yeah, Natty Levon looks like Henry. There you go. Oh, 14-year-old Hermes would spank me up. Hermes is really, really, really genetically gifted. I guarantee when he was 14, he was probably a phenom. He grew up with arm wrestling. He would definitely win. I understand you think that, Calvin, but that's because your perception of Levon is steroided Levon. You've never thought about Levon without his steroids. So, and I'm not dragging him at all. Every professional arm wrestler is on a fuck ton of steroids, at least in the super heavyweight division. So, I'm not blaming him at all. All I'm saying is your perception of what Levon looks like is very jaded by the fact that you only knew him after the juice. Exactly. Jerry with the 180 pound, 60 second, 90 degree off the ground hold exactly like this. That guy is spanking Philip around. But that Jerry is yet to be seen. Yes, me on the Levon stack, I actually do make the pound for pound list. I'll have you know. I'm somewhere near the bottom, but I am on the pound for pound list without any bias. I'm somewhere on the pound for pound list. Who wins pre-arm wrestling? Definitely Brian Shaw. Women arm wrestlers, like the very elite women arm wrestlers, lose to like ridiculously strong guys off the street. Barbora against who was it? It was Arm Wrestling Whisperer. They were real close. Arm Wrestling Whisperer will lose to like a fucking furniture mover who's just some big Samoan dude, And that big Samoan dude ain't doing shit to Brian Shaw. So I'll have you know. Let's see. Nah, you have to take it during puberty to get longer hands. It will just get thicker. You would be shocked at the things HGH does to make you fucking humongous. Are we going to act like Levon had 11-inch wrists after puberty? No, he did not. Those 11-inch wrists, can you, like, my forearm is 13.5 inches. Just imagine 2 inches smaller, and that's his wrist when he was 150 pounds. That did not happen. That was not a real world thing that existed. No chance. No chance. Henry, when are you going to address the nude? I don't know what I'm going to address. Honestly, I have never taken a picture of myself naked in my entire life because I am terrified at the idea of being like sextorted. I guess I kind of wouldn't care. Like if someone had a naked picture of me and they were like, "Give me $1,000 or I'm posting this to the arm wrestling Reddit," I'd be like, you know what? Honestly, just go. Like fucking, you have fun, I will have you know, though, if nude leaks ever do come out of me, I am a grower, not a shower, so let's all be respectful of what you might see. If it were to be on the less impressive side, understand that when it is game time, I peak, I'm like Devin, Well, if you catch him at a random day, he's not that good, but he shows up on a date, and he's incredible that day. Same thing with Levon, right? Levon peaks. My pecker is very similar to that. It can show up on a day, but it is not good. Like if you checked on it right now, you'd be like, that's it. But when it needs to show up on a day, it can be impressive. So yeah, probably with Viagra. I've never taken Viagra, but if I took Viagra, I would be the biggest grower on the planet. I believe I probably, as a percentile of dick to start versus when it's hard, it's probably the biggest difference of any human on the planet. I'm pretty convinced of that. Okay, I apologize. I probably just lost half my viewers.
This is why most of the matches end
On match will, I don't know, but probably. I would be shocked if it wasn't, right? So, yeah.
I hope I see 3-2s more. That's what I want.
Devin and the rest, yeah, well, yeah, everybody's on steroids in the super heavyweight division.
We'll try
What are you even talking about? I'm sorry. Wrist is not only bones, his bones got thicker, but you don't grow taller or get longer fingers if you take it after puberty ends. Just saying, look at Smaev, it's clearly, regardless, I would at least have Saplankov hands at the end of it, right? We would agree I'd have Saplankov, because I've seen Dennis, I'll tell you right now, his fingers are not much longer than mine. His hands are way thicker, but his like actual finger width is not insane. Yeah, smallest acorns can turn to the biggest tree. Amen, brother. Let's see.
Sometimes too, the moment that you get something,
Edwin has shared that he sent the wrong video. Always Edwin, fucking not doing a great job. Come on, dude. Hold up. Edwin knows I love him. Don't worry. I'm just messing with him. Let me. Okay. We will show. Let's see. We'll do this, and then we'll do share screen, inbox, boom. We are going to watch the Kamil and Hermes practice, and I'm going to tell you all why it's meaningless. Let's see. All right. Even then, like, I want to see Hermes trying to hold Kamil's flop. That's honestly what I'm most interested to see. Like, on the losing side. Like, he's, like, right here fucking hammering as hard as he can. I'd be interested to see that. Yeah, Hermes holds him like nothing. That's about what I expected. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wow, interesting. Hermes being able to handle a Kamil left-handed press is actually ridiculous. If that's true, that's fucking impressive. I would honestly, that is pretty surprising if that's real. Let me quickly go back to the Mac stream. Why are you DMing Kate? That's my girlfriend. What do you mean, why am I DMing Kate? There you go.
I said I'll 3-0 him. But
Oh, so apparently we just missed a 3-2 grinder. And I'm going to be honest, none of us were paying attention. Straight up.
I actually
Let's see.
Just stopped training hard. Just trained pure volume, blood flow.
Oxygen, yes, you do. I've seen it firsthand. There you go. So apparently you do get longer fingers. I'm going to be honest, Oxygen, you are way underestimating what a fuck ton of HGH can do. So, yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Yo, Philip Larson with one finger. I mean, we've never seen his fingers really go back. So I honestly think this is maybe closer than you give it credit for. But, you know, Levon is maybe the 60-40 favorite. We need to respect him. But, you know, there's definitely a single chance. Yeah, okay. I checked it. Yeah, final video is interesting. If that's actually real, like, let's just say, and I know, thing is, if I message Kamil right now, he'll tell me that he literally was giving 30% and Hermes was about to die. Like, that's how he'll describe it. So, I don't know, man. But if that's actually really Kamil at full effort, he is in some trouble against that account.
These matches have been worth every penny.
Let's see.
Let's keep it
Is that
going.
Derek Smith? It was who Derek Smith? I wasn't messaging Derek Smith. Definitely not. I was, we got Dallas Wade, Christian. We got a little group chat, Edwin, and then Kate. That was all my messages. Let's see. Are you going to Switzerland? I will be going to Switzerland. My beloved mother will come with me. She's never been to an arm wrestling event before, so she'll get to see an arm wrestling event, and it should be kind of fun. This is kind of true. I think Kamil's static pressure is honestly much less than his like explosive hit. So like Kamil and Hermes in a match left-handed, even then, man, it's hard to press a short lever. I might take Hermes in that. That would be tough. Let's see. Not my monkey's bad training, doing well. Will soon try to lose weight. Okay. Talking about the last winner with Ray. No, Derek Smith is not at this event, Benji. If he was, he would be on the pay-per-view, right? Oh shit, Ian Carnegie's got a match? I can't tell. Is Ian Carnegie pulling this guy? What's going on? Very happy with the card. I was worried what kind of card to put together during the drama. Oh, if you're talking about this card, yes. This card is incredible. This is literally like, when I saw this card, I saw it maybe a few weeks ago. When I saw it, I was like, dude, fucking arm wrestling is back. Like, we're actually back, dude. Didn't Wagner press Hermes? You know, that's actually a good point. That's actually true. Okay, yeah, you know, maybe I will take Hermes then, or Kamil then. I don't know. It's hard. If I ask Kamil, he would tell me how the practice went, and then I would like really know, you know. But it's kind of hard. Sorry. All right. I was worried he was having a tough time pressing people at IFA Europeans last year and after, so I doubt that. Thing is, though, yeah, Kamil is like probably the worst guy on the practice table on the planet. Like Kamil, he needs the go, he needs the explosion, he needs the catching you off guard, he needs the, you know, good setup. You know, all that stuff is part of a Kamil match. It's part of his performance. He is not good in just the let's screw around on the practice table. He's one of those guys that has no ego in practice. He doesn't care. Ray said the venue they're hosting this in, there's a strip club on the next floor. Okay. That's where they got the ring girl. They literally just saw her walking around and they said, hey, do you want to, you know, hold round 1 through 5 over here? And she said, yes. They're paying her $50. I mean, that's it. To be honest, I think Kamil would destroy Hermes left. He has such high wins. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, like on paper, you have to pick Kamil, but at the same time, Hermes is very hard to flop press. So, Henry, you ever going to take steroids? Probably not. I don't think so. I think I have perfectly mediocre results natural. I don't need good results on steroids. I will enjoy my slightly pathetic arms and being a somewhat athletic-looking twink the rest of my life. I think I'm just going to resign myself to that, and you know, I think that's it. Like you see, look at fucking Adam Wallace. I'm never looking like Adam Wallace. That's probably just not going to be me, you know. To be fair, Wagner is the weirdest puller there is. Sometimes he looks awesome and sometimes really horrible. He did so good against Farid. Well, okay, Farid and Tobias are on different planets. That's why. Like if you look so good, but you're going up against someone who's way worse than your next opponent, it's a little different. So yeah, he looked bad against Tobias though, because I think he showed up with a torn bicep. So that'll do it. But Tobias would spank him around regardless. I think it's just completely different levels. If you take roids and your ball shrink, it will make your Johnson appear larger. That's an interesting reason. But I think the thing is, when you're on steroids, like you're not thinking right, man. Your dick doesn't. Holy shit, it's about to be a banger. This right here is Hermes versus Kamil left-handed. It's exactly what it's going to look like. Dude, they have to get this chat on the matchmaking committee. Let you guys set the matches. Listen, if you guys could set matches, like set your dream match right now. If you get to play God and you get to do anything you want. Henry's on a lot of trend. This is true. I don't know how. I don't know why Benji's leaking my business, but yes, I am on a lot of trend. Considering how similar Farid, Corey, and no, simply no. Actually, just factually incorrect. In a hook, Corey, or here's the thing. Corey's top roll is way worse than Tobias. Farid in a hook is good, but Farid left-handed after he gets top rolled is not very good. It's completely different. But yeah, and also like your Tobias bias is like a little bit out of fucking control. Like that is like anytime Tobias beats somebody, that person, you describe them as like they were Goliath. But if he loses, they were the best guy on the planet. So like Tobias's losses are literally the world champions only. And then Tobias wins, or No. Yeah, Tobias lost as it was the world champion, and then if Tobias beats somebody, they were also the world champion. And Tobias is now the new, like the fucking guy. Like you will find a way to spin everybody into be the best. Also, this guy says the production is trash. I speak a little bit of Spanish. I can translate a little bit.
Another rule set.
The study that says steroids burn brain cells, which is why 27 armor. Yeah, exactly. And listen, I don't have a lot to throw around. Like really, what you guys see, my arms are pathetic and small. Just wait till you see how stupid I am. So I really need to be resourceful with the things I have left. So I don't think I want to burn my brain cells. I got to be efficient.
Hands, go.
Oh shit! Flop off to go. I'm picking guy on the right. He's got that like tattoo man, grizzled look. I feel like he's gonna pull it off. I take it all back. I never thought he would win.
Great.
This place looks like a skillet with an egg in it. I guess so.
More exciting matches of the night so far.
Devin versus Ankin, if they could somehow meet in a weight category, maybe. But Devin needs to make like 85 kilo. And then Ankin can be big and sharp. Yeah, totally. This is exactly what I said. Whenever Tobias loses, that was the guy. Like 100%. That was the best dude. So yeah, totally. That's how that works. If Tobias loses to them, they are the world champion or they're right underneath the world champion. So yes. This is true. Why so few? I mean, 50 is pretty normal for me. But I also think, a lot of the people who would watch me are watching the max stream right now, and it's got 175. So maybe that's why. I think once the max stream ends, a lot of them are going to roll into here, if I had to guess.
John Terry and
Auden will win Schoolboy's brother.
real quick.
Mm,
Favorite question going on.
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know how good Schoolboy's brother is. I lean Schoolboy's brother just because I feel like Auden is not as good as we think a little bit. He's a little overrated, but now he's correctly rated. But I also don't know how good Schoolboy's brother is. So yeah, I agree. It's true for you, Edwin. Yeah, totally. It's definitely accurate in your world. Where is the MAC event location? It's in Canada somewhere.
Where are you going to put the tattoo? Because you are losing.
GVW, you mean better than this event or better than it currently is?
And I'm not gonna lose. All right.
But if you do,
If I do it on my ass as well. Okay.
Is there a reason we got John Terry and Kirsten over here right now?
That's been dying to know, gentlemen. Thank you.
Oh, is this Tobias? Toby and who is it? His opponent? I don't even know his opponent. Oh, Thomas Dumas.
That's 6 down and 3 to go.
3 to go. Okay.
Now, usually we build up to the most anticipated match of the evening. But I
Better
know
than this, Mac? Okay. Luke,
that this
if you have an international event where you're flying people in, it's obviously going to be better than a local Canadian event. Okay? No. You know?
youth powerhouses coming up to the stage.
But production-wise and getting the matches going and the fucking refereeing, Mac, well, maybe not production, but the getting the matches going,
Height versus
unfucking beaten.
Again, 2 youths. We'll disclose the
Oh,
names
shit.
after the match. I want you to make some noise for these gentlemen.
The 2 youth match I'm actually very excited about. These guys have been chirping a lot. I'm honestly picking Dumas just because I got like a gut feeling. You know, he's been talking the better shit, which is why I'm picking Thomas Dumas. He's in my Clash Royale clan. We're both in the arm wrestling clan. So I have to back my local clan mate. So I am going to be picking Thomas, but I really have no clue. So we'll see. There is a 0% chance, unless you are actually, Luke, I don't know you. So maybe you are good. But I don't think you almost beat him left-handed. I'm going to be honest, he's quite good. Like I was literally, with them in front of my eyes, I watched him spank Nugo around. So, yeah.
His opponent for this best of 5 right arm match made it today all the way from PEI.
Yeah, there's a few international matches, but GVW is only international. There's no, maybe there's like a couple of Georgian v. Georgians, but not really. Yoshi Kanai, Araceli, that would be awesome. I really want to see Yoshi pull more. I'm so curious. Listen, Sign, you only live once, and if you got hit by a train tomorrow, you can no longer consume beer. So I would get you some beer because you never know when life's gonna end, you know? So you gotta be grateful for what's in front of you. And right now you have beer today. So I would be okay paying DoorDash for some beer. This is a great time to buy some beer. Maybe even buy the pay-per-view. Link in the description. It's $15. A lot of fucking banger matches. The refereeing is incredible. The production's good. The fucking table, the setup, everything is incredible at MAC. I'm a big fan of these events. Definitely want to get that pay-per-view. Support the sport. It's only $15. Luke, I apologize. I was not familiar with your game. Okay, maybe you did beat him. But even then, Mayan's pulling Auden. That's a lot different than being 140 kg and 6'5". Luke, honestly, I'm going to need some proof, okay? I need you to, like, message me, like, on Instagram proving that you are a fucking house, okay? I need...
Yeah, that's the tall guy.
That's actually crazy.
No. That is the shortest guy.
Thomas is going to beat up Toby. What's up,
Toby,
Alex? What's up, Alex Bakudadze?
Dude,
Check DM right now. Okay. Well, hold on. We got to see this first. Holy shit! I fucking knew it. Thomas Dumas is actually him. Let's fucking go. That is awesome.
Good instincts there,
Okay, let's
though,
see.
Toby, that was the escape route. Just didn't quite pull it off in time.
Show more message requests.
With his own riser.
Hidden requests. I'm gonna be honest. I do not see you in my message requests. I feel like you're lying to me right now. Are these matches for free? Yeah, so right now I'm watching the free prelims that are available on YouTube, which is the only reason why I'm streaming it. Once the pay-per-view comes around, I'm obviously not streaming the pay-per-view. You have to buy the pay-per-view. Link is in the description. Only link in the description. $15. Support the sport. It's going to be a very good event. We've got Philip embarrassing Wayne Withers after all the shit talk. Oh, they slipped. That's good. And then we've got Artem Taranenko against Alan Ford. We got an Auden match. We got a Milo match. It's a fucking banger of an event. Very interesting. We've got Coach Ray against some guy who's like used to be around like maybe 10 years ago. A very, very, very elite guy. That one's really interesting to me, actually. We'll sort of get to see, you know, like my take is that the old guys aren't really as good as the new guys. So in my opinion, we'll get to be able to back that up, see if it's for real, you know? All right. Name of the clan and class. It's just called arm wrestling, but it might be full. I think we're normally full. But if you see, you know, you check at the top, you know, you see Henry. That'll be me. I actually don't know what my name is on Clash Royale. I think it's just Henry. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Thomas is destroying Toby. This is honestly that first slip. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm kind of rooting for Thomas once again because he is in my Clash Royale clan, so I do have to root for him. But yeah. Yeah, you're rooting against a Toby because the name is probably Tobias. So you're rooting against the Tobias right now. Just having you know that. EVW apparently also wants to have free prelims. Yeah, free prelims at East vs. West would be a great idea. I don't know why they don't do it, but yeah. Let's see. Let's fucking go. Go, Thomas. Yeah, buddy. Holy shit. Yeah, Alan Goyer. I knew his name, but I assume no one here knows his name. So I was describing his history.
I don't know if he's talking shit to him.
He beat him faster than me. That's funny.
He's getting injured. Insane. I like how he just takes himself, puts down.
That's fucking funny. You're getting absolutely spammed then, probably. Yeah, this is true. Dexter did want free prelims, but Egan was kind of against doing them for a long time. But now I think maybe it may not, like, I don't know when we're going to get them, but at some point we are very likely to have some free prelims. So,
like I said, I see, like, explosivity will really dominate in Major Arm Wrestling Championship.
Now I want Toby. There you go. If Toby wins, your stock raises a little bit, Edwin. You have to understand that.
You might not have anything going for you. And we see this probably much better if he could lower.
He's in the Royale clan I showed you. Maybe you did show me the clan. I don't actually remember. I do arbitrage bet here and there, but mostly I'm originator. I make predictions. But on Power Slap, I only originate. On arm wrestling, there's more arbitrage opportunities because you can private bet people. Yeah, also, Alex has been talking mad shit about you, Benji. I'm not going to lie. He has been talking mad shit. Holy shit, dude. Dumas fucking delivered. Let's go. That's awesome. Man, poor Toby.
Great job.
Dumas was too fucking, you know. The mini P.E.K.K.A. did topple the giant skeleton. That is how that works. He will leave a bomb behind, but, you know. Why can't I send pictures to you? Maybe it's because I haven't accepted your thing. Here, wait, hold up. I'll check my messages. Let's see. Luca Tudboridze.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'll hit you with the follow back, all right? I appreciate it.
Some nights I train for 4 in the morning. It's my most important match yet.
Thomas Dumas training fucking hard as hell, getting the results. Let's go, Thomas Dumas. HW or Y Henry kick somebody in the clan. I would be top 5 in your current. I don't think I don't know what type of like things I have, like credentials. I'm not sure if I'm able to ban people and stuff. Let's see. Luca Tudboridze. Dude's name with the Idze, definitely. Yeah, exactly. Like if your name ends with Idze, you spawn in at 100 kilos. That's basically how that works. So that is basically the way that goes. So yeah, you know, they get born around 20 kilos, and then they hit 100 kilos by the age of about 12 or so.
We're gonna get our main card. Super duper.
There we go. There is Luke T. Big dude.
Philip Larson and Wayne Wynn.
Maybe he found a picture on the internet.
Girls, everybody here.
He said, I'm sorry. I fucking am doxing you right now, Luca. My bad. To be fair, you got your shit on private. And you know, there's probably 18 Georgians named Luca Tudboridze. Okay, I think it'll be all right. We've got the stripper announcing the matches now. Let's get it going. This is great. I'm turning up the volume. Wait, no, this isn't the stripper.
How confident do you feel in taking the belt home with you today?
100% confident, and I think everyone here should be 100% confident that they're going to win. Otherwise, why are you here?
There you go. Philip being uber respectful,
Good,
even though
Thank you, gentlemen.
normally, like,
Quick
Philip
fan
is like a
question.
shit
Let's
talker
hear it for
off
Wayne,
camera,
and Philip
but on
will see you
camera he's a little
gentlemen
more
soon
respectful, you know?
In the main event.
Okay, that is the main event.
Oh, you guys gotta
Alex.
get louder than that. Come on. Come on.
Woo!
We gotta be this loud all the time. We're just gearing up. We got a whole night ahead of us, but I think we can
Come
pull
on,
through,
Zephyr. Come
and
on.
It's gonna be wild. Speaking of wild, and speaking of
What do you mean by
Ottawa
mean
and
anything?
hometown, these two guys.
I mean, they're
train
basically
together,
every arm wrestling
practice
match is an
together.
exhibition match. There's
I
no
don't even
like,
know if they like each other, but I think that's
you
why
know,
they're up here today.
there's no way
It's
to,
kind of the changing
there's
of
no
the
like
guard, if you
official
will. You have the
thing or
old
whatever,
versus
like
the
a
new.
governing body,
And
right?
on the new, make some noise for Jim Clement.
All right, Luca's sending me even more videos, but can confirm he is a big dude. In case if anyone was curious. Let's see. Yeah, Wayne taller. I actually didn't know that, but Philip has a disproportionately long lever for his height. So like his lever is actually a little longer than Vitaly. So I think it's like about the same. So yeah. What is a camel toe? I would you know, maybe Google that, you know? But like, you know, when you Google it, maybe do it on incognito, you know? Just yeah, just Google camel toe meaning on incognito and then you'll know. What's the minimum you can bet on arm bet if there is any? No minimum. There might be like a deposit amount minimum. I don't know though. I have never bet a minimum amount on anything in my entire life. It's the same. There you go.
Is probably one of the most heavily decorated Canadian arm wrestlers in the last 10 years.
Let's see.
He's Ottawa's very own Matt
Ooh.
Smith.
I'm actually curious. Does anyone in the chat know any of these guys so far? I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just like literally I don't follow the local Canadian scene, so I don't know what the deal is. Are these guys like big dudes from the Canadian scene? There you go. Deposit limit $25. You got to do at least 25. Yo, what's up, Dallas? Hey, Dallas, you buy that thing I told you to buy? There's a little free 4%. I'm pretty sure. I've run the numbers. Let's see. Matt Smith, yeah, he pulled arm. Okay, interesting. Bro thinks he's in edit. He kind of is in an edit, though. To be fair, your walkout, you're supposed to be looking cool. Yeah, I think it's more of like might be more of an American thing. I don't know. Maybe people in the chat could shed some light on that. Maybe it's like Western culture knows it. Oh shit! Let's go. You know, honestly, I think that you could predict if they have more tattoos, they typically win.
I have seen a bunch of Matt's matches.
Are people complaining about something right now? What's going on?
He is so impressive. I think his match is
I don't know any of these dudes so far, but cool to see new talent. Exactly. I love watching matches where I don't even know the guys, but just like seeing the fucking arm wrestling process. I just enjoy that. Yeah, Dallas. You got to get a VPN rolling for that thing. But yeah, like literally, it's like the easiest money ever. They're down like 1.1 million or something left, and like, you know, they got like 3 days to do it. And last time they were down like 4 million. Someone dropped 4 million right at the end. So it was like no fucking way. And like they'll probably just do a fake donation to hit their goal if they need to. So it's like literally free money. I would put more if I could. I literally just I don't have any more sitting in my Coinbase. Let's see. That random bald dude thinks he's a ref. What do you mean thinks? Also, that's not a random bald dude. That's fucking Ian Carnegie, man. Put some respect on Ian Carnegie's name, motherfucker. Zephyr, you keep saying shit like that, you're gonna be out of here. You cannot be saying nothing bad about